I hear God saying today, what are we exposing to? What relationships are we getting involved in? Who are we intertwining with that will pull us away from God? And sometimes we will only think that that will appear in fleshly desires. You could be, are you exposing yourself to unnecessary spirits? Getting yourself out there. God said, let me tell you about that. If you find yourself being lured away from me, when you find yourself interacting with other things and into other relationships, you and I can't even speak the same language, because as soon as I say something to you that you can't understand, as soon as I allow something to happen, and because I know it's going to work for your good, I'm trying to build up your spiritual strength. I'm trying to build up your spiritual tenacity. I want you to be vigilant out here. The moment I do that, you're going to begin to leave me and begin to intertwine yourself with other things. That's what we got to be careful of, the people that we have around us, what we expose ourselves to, what we allow in our ear gate, who we allow in our space to be able to say whatever they want to say, because God's voice is the one that we are not going to be able to hear. And then when we slowly, what the word says in Hebrews 2:1, we will slowly drift away. It will seem like we cool, until we're now floating away. You ever been in the water and look like you at the shore, and the next minute you look, you so far away? It's those smallest things. God gives us warning. Don't y'all know that the enemy is so sneaky? He is so sneaky. That's why the Bible says that we don't wrestle with flesh and blood. It's the spiritual principalities, that he will come in the form of a flesh to pull us away from him. He will use flesh and blood to deceive us. He will use flesh and blood to convince us. That's the enemy, but we don't see what God sees. We can't see that the torment, we can't see the trail that the enemy is setting us up for. We don't see any of that. So we follow blindly to whatever voice is louder than us. And then God has to go full fledged, like, you can't have my daughter, you can't have my child. He gets very vigilant. When we go before God, he gets very vigilant when we honor him. And when we give this situation to him, the enemy does not have authority over you. I don't care what he says, he's a liar. Read the book of Job. He couldn't touch Job until he asked for permission. And he still gave him limitations, but you cannot kill him. You cannot take his life. That's as far as you can go. God will allow things to happen, not for you, not to you, but for you. So that at the end of the day, you can go run into him. It's a reason. It was a whole track so that he can get more of your attention.